Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Dude, this isn't Sunday coffee. This isn't my normal stuff. I drink is crazy. What's going on, everybody? Sorry, I got confused. I was like, wait, I can't finish my normal tagline because it's a Monday night. Why am I streaming on a Monday night? What's going on, everybody? Oh, good Lord. And here I am. I don't have a track pulled up. I don't have music pulled up for this one. What's going on, everybody? It has been far too long. The last month and a half has been absolutely psychotic. And yeah, that's why I've been off. But I heard that our good friend, who may or may not be banned on YouTube, is absolutely making waves across the internet by going viral in multiple places. He has a book, by the way. You can buy it. Something About Orcs. It's pretty good. If you know, you know. That's been funny to just kind of see people post in the Discord. Oh, excuse me. And then, as always, gaming companies are absolutely just doing stupid crap. It never, and then, again, Valve actually has to bend the knee because payment processors are being attacked by Karens. And the Karens are like, oh, won't you think of the children? Oh, because, that's all Karens do. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then, depending on how tired I am at the end of the day and when I have to get to doing some chores and maybe take care of the chickens, probably play some Mecha Break, but it's gonna be weird because usually this is my streaming monitor. This is also the monitor I have the games up on. So when I pop it up, weird things are gonna happen. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? It's good to see you guys. Do me a favor. I am also multi-streaming over on Kick, so if you guys want to go over to Kick, jump in that chat. That would be super cool. If you guys want to go over there, I don't know. I was like, yeah, I should probably multi-stream. Everybody's multi-streaming nowadays. What is new in the world of everybody? I had an absolute awesome last week. Had my best friend over, the guy who I actually started the channel with. You can go back to our early videos and see me and Matt BS. He came out for like 5 days. We had a great barbecue on Saturday. Fun times were had. And I actually cooked a brisket properly. Made me super freaking happy. Everybody was happy with it. Briskets are hard to cook when you're learning how to barbecue. And I'm not just talking like charcoal and propane. I mean, we're talking hardwood, ladies and gentlemen. That good American hardwood. So anyway, it's having a great summer off. Good deal, man. Good deal. It's so hard to want to come downstairs and be in the darkness that is this office when it's summertime. Get outside, be outside. I'm not a proper nerd. I do in fact touch grass. Especially when I have to mow it, or I have my boy mow it, and then I have to go back over and fix that. But yeah, so been touching a lot of grass lately. Been doing a lot of stuff, helping a lot of friends. We had some friends move out close to us too, from Colorado to Iowa. So that's been fun. Anyway, I digress. I'm just gonna give it a minute and say hello to everybody really quickly and let people know that we're in fact doing this. If you guys are still over on X, do me a favor, share this. We got the mayor of Orc City. Not going to finish that last name in the chat because YouTube reasons. Wyatt Hilbert, Jersey James. We got Liu as well. Conboy. We can go inside the 150. 115 degree heat advisory. Florida. Why do you people live in Florida? I don't understand the Florida, man. I will never understand the Florida. When mowing grass, the grass touches you. Too bad you can't yell stranger danger when the grass touches you. That's not how it works. See, grandkids, I remember this chat I was a part of every week where dozens of people got together with the sole purpose to roast a man controlled by his wig. What's going on, Redoubt Productions? Oh, man, it's fun. I need to start. I gotta start streaming more, and outside of the last month and a half, I have the time to start streaming and producing more videos. I think I have the time to start streaming and producing more videos. We shall see. But like I said, It's been crazy the last month and a half. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna get into some fun stories tonight. I got some articles pulled up that are gonna be really good. If you guys happen to have a video that's recently come out and you're just like, hey, and I'm gonna be honest, at this point I don't even know if I care what it is. I don't care if it's gaming. I don't care what it is. But if you for some reason have a video and you're like, dude, watch this video, it's gonna just hurt your brain, or it's just ridiculously funny, share it. Share it in the Discord. Let me know. Share it under the ADWC announcements or ADWC uploads, and we'll pull it up on stream and we'll react to that too and have a good time. It has been a long time. This year has just not been a good year to do this YouTube thing. It's just been busy, and then I took a month and a half off to go build a new smoker, and then I basically took another month and a half off just because life. Trying to make sure all that stuff works. Anyway, what else is new with everybody out in the chat? I'm going to get started here in just a second. This summer alone has felt long. Yeah, funny enough, this year feels like a battle. Yeah, I could say that. Facebook shared. Thanks, man. Shared on X and on Facebook, dude. I appreciate you, Jersey James. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, my voice is actually going out. That's weird. Wow. Why is my voice going out? That's not cool. Anyway, what the hell? I was fine. 5 minutes before I get on the stream, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, this happens. Anyway, so I want to get into the first story. Ubisoft, the calamity of a gaming company that they are, has decided that they are going to say some absolutely stupid stuff. No, it's not the remember, microtransactions make you have more fun as a gamer. I'm sure everybody has heard that article, and it's absolutely hilarious that they put that stuff out there because they need to try to psyop people so that way they can obviously get their money from their shareholders. What we're going to go over is I got an article pulled up over here on Tech for Gamers. And this is absolutely hilarious because tell me if you've seen this one before, right? You guys are going to do you're going to do the meme. You're going to do I've seen this one before, right? This is freaking great. The Ubisoft CEO blames organized campaigns of criticism against its games. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You as the gamers who are like, hey, Ubisoft, you haven't really given us good games lately and they kind of suck, have organized campaigns against them. I want all of my campaign organizers who have organized against Ubisoft, speak up in the chat. Did you organize the campaign? Because if you did, I want to know you. Because this is just freaking hilarious, dude. At this point, I don't even know what to say. Let's... All right, getting over into it. Ubisoft CEO blames... where's my campaign medal? Right. The United Against Ubisoft campaign medal. Wait, what does that campaign medal look like? Ubisoft CEO blames organized campaigns of criticism against its games. I am fairly certain this guy's a meme maker. This is a Tech for Gamers guy. I've actually been really liking Tech for Gamers lately. I don't know. They seem pretty decent. Wrangler coming in with the first super chat of the night for 420. Am I out of touch? No, it's the gamers who are wrong. Ubisoft CEO probably. Wrangler, thank you so much for the super chat too. I appreciate, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's get into. Players are very sensitive to the quality and content of games. Yeah, if I'm spending $70 fucking, I'd like to have some quality to my games. That would be fantastic. That would be super cool to have quality in my games. So Ubisoft has been the center of criticisms and controversy for a few years now, mainly because it no longer caters to its audience. Oh, this guy goes hard. Okay, strap in, boys and girls. Well, I don't know if there's any girls in here yet, but strap in, boys. And when the girls show up, tell them to strap in as well. Nintendo saying it's going to charge $80 a game was wild. Yeah, nobody thought Nintendo was going to do that, even though Nintendo is worse than Microsoft and Sony combined. But because they always push their family-friendly games, and we're like, no, Nintendo, they're the family-friendly people. Yeah. That one was wild. All right. Oh, Jersey James for $4.99 with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it. If you guys start sending too many super chats, I won't do the applause every time, but I am going to do it for the first two at least. Oh, the company has been focusing on things that it shouldn't, as evidenced by its current state. Adding Yasuke to AC Shadows attracted a lot of hatred from the fandom, but the company was firm on its decision to add him, and you can see how it went for Ubisoft. Yeah, the context behind that is they said that they literally marketed themselves as, we're being historically accurate. And it's like, but that's not really super historically accurate. And it's even the shareholders bashed the company for adding Yasuke to the game. Thank you, shareholders. You actually agree with us. God of Plague, what's going on, good sir? It's good to see you. The hate isn't limited to just Assassin's Creed Shadows, as almost every single game the company has released for the past few years has been below average. Instead of admitting to that, the CEO now blames organized campaigns of criticism against its games. Pop quiz. Chat, pop quiz, okay? You've got some homework. All right. Pop quiz, I want your answers right now. Why do you think that somebody would be motivated to possibly organize, that's a weird word, but let's just take him on it. Why do you think somebody would possibly organize a campaign against Ubisoft's games? Come on. I don't have to answer any question. Come back with a warrant. Oh no, I forgot how my chat is. Because the game sucks. Now that could be a good answer. I would tend to agree with you because the game sucks. Maybe. But you know what? Let's remember to like the video. If you like it, rumor is now likes equals views. Oh God. Thank you so much, Jersey James. People know if they like it here, man, like the video. You guys know how to do it. I appreciate it. For a slice of pizza. Oh yeah, no, it's probably that one. People organized hate campaigns just to get pizza, which I'm going to be really honest, that's a hell of a motivator. You get a good slice of pizza, I'll organize a campaign against a video game. I might need 4 slices of pizza, though. Because that's like that perfect for me now. I'm not in high school anymore. I can't eat all. Anyway, why it matters. Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, that is a weird name, it's also French, and we know how we feel about the French, has been perceived as arrogant for quite a while now, as he previously blamed gamers for the failure of Star Wars Outlaws. Of course he did. I actually blame Disney for that one, because Disney, I'd hate for pepperoni. Oh, you know what, dude? I might be a boring person, but I'm a cheese pizza guy, because I'm like, if you can't do a regular cheese pizza, I mean bread, some sauce, and some cheese, I'm not even gonna buy any of your other pizzas. Absolutely not. In the recent investor presentation, the CEO of Ubisoft revealed the hatred for the company and its products apparently comes from an organized group. Oh my God. What's the name of the group? What are we calling? What's the name of the Ubisoft is exposed to risks of damage to its reputation resulting from online bashing understood as massive, sometimes virulent, and organized campaign. What's the name of this group? Do we know the name of this group that he speaks of criticism against its products, terms, or public statements? The company fails to admit its mistakes and continues to blame other people for the hate it received. I like how this guy writes. The group is called Customers. Oh, so it's the customers organized groups against Ubisoft. That's what we're going to go. Customer organized group against Ubisoft. Kagao? That would be called Kagao. That's what we're going on. Imaginary group. It's not real. No. It's the customers. The customers apparently, for some reason.
He's literally behind you.
Oh God. The group is the Nigerian princess. Oh my God.
He's dead now.
Yeah, is that why the last Prince of Persia game, like, that was hailed as being really, really good, but then the entire team got yeah. The company fails to admit its mistakes and continues to blame other people for the hate it receives. There's no way a game from a particular publisher can fail back to back if it focuses on its mistakes and caters to its actual audience rather than one that doesn't represent the majority. It's so funny, dude. This is freaking hilarious. Dr. Psychonomics, formerly known as Trippy Soul, for $10 says this is a classic projection. Since they campaign and organize against things they hate, they think there is no general consensus on things, just organizations for hatred. Dude, it's absolutely insane. Thank you for the $10, by the way, dude. You did not have to do that. Why did that jump? Oh, I hit a button. I hit a button with my armchair. It's so funny that even I understand the PR. You have to come out, you've got to make a PR statement. Who the hell are they hiring where these PR managers are like, hey, by the way, blame the fans. Super winning strategy. We absolutely have the data to show that as long as you're just blaming people online, general gamers, it's a great idea that these people, this is the dumbest thing. This is the dumbest thing. Oh my God, it's so funny. I will not destroy my copy of the Prince of Persia. I don't care what kind of terms of service they implement, right? Yves further said that these campaigns occur due to technical issues affecting games or statements perceived as controversial by certain people. While it's true that Ubisoft receives hate more than any other game company, no. They just this last year maybe, but anybody remember EA and Activision getting all kinds of hate years ago? Yeah. Speaking of not destroying physical copies of games, have you had any thoughts or discussion on the Stop Killing Games thing? If so, I missed it. No, I haven't. Because when a lot of the Stop Killing Games stuff, so we'll touch base on that. Remind me about that later once I finish this article, because that's a really good conversation to have. It always fails to figure out the main problem and solve it. If there are going to be certain problems in a game, the fandom is going to criticize it. The developer can only improve that problem instead of blaming the player for being overly sensitive to the quality of games. Here's the thing. Here's what these asshats don't understand. If you're going to put out a game for $60 or $70 or $80 and you expect people to enjoy it, and they're just going to eat up whatever slop we give them. I'm sorry. These aren't pigs. These are people. And the issue that I have is that they come out and they make these dumbass statements and they want to treat their audience as stupid. This is why their games don't sell well. This is why their games don't do well. And it doesn't matter how pretty the game is. It doesn't matter that the mechanics might be okay. I'm sorry, gaming is 50 years old at this point, getting closer to 60 years old. We've seen so many games before do what you're doing. Why on God's green earth do you think it's okay to release a mediocre game at premium prices? Do you want to know why these organized campaigns, which I've never seen an organized group go against Ubisoft? Find me the name. Find me the people. Never seen it, because it doesn't freaking exist. It's customers who are pissed off that you're not providing them with something that actually freaking matters. And that's something that people, it's so funny that these PR, they need to hire PR companies to help them. They really do. Yeah, about 1970s video games started. Yeah. So it's so freaking crazy. what do you think about the statement made by Yves Guillemot? Do you think the company is responsible for its damaged reputation or the customers? Share your thoughts in the comments. Join Tech for Gamers. Yeah, so super interesting. I still cannot believe after all of these years with the absolute fumbles, because apparently we had to divert to like LGBTQ and diversity stuff in every single form of media, and the storylines that came out were garbage, the mechanics that came out were garbage, the movies that came out were garbage, but we had to do this diversion. And instead of just saying, wow, maybe like 99% of people out there just aren't into this and we should course correct, you instead go, no, they're the problem. Because, like, it almost seems like if you want someone's money, insulting that person is a really good way to get their money. I've never insulted a person in my life, and they gave me money for it. I insulted my bosses one time, and I had a good reputation for 5 years, and guess what? They stopped giving me money in the form of firing my ass. Because you don't bite the hand that feeds. Do we not know this? Do these guys not know this at this point? Come on. And again, it's so funny. They say an organized campaign. Where is the, like, if it's an organized campaign, it's got a name. Come on. Stop killing games. Fantastic organized campaign against a business practice we don't like. Where is the stop Ubisoft's bullshit? Where is that? I haven't seen that. All the mods for the Star Wars games are pretty much free games. Yeah. It's so funny. I saw this article, and I know everybody's talking about the microtransaction because there's like microtransactions make the games more fun. And it's like, that's a reach. That one's funny. Microtransactions make the games more fun. And then days later, the guy says, it's definitely not us. It's absolutely the gamers. Right? And I feel like most of this is born out of desperation. They want to climb back up to those heights that they used to be at when they were actually making good games. Keep in mind, I purchased my Xbox 360 back in the day because of Assassin's Creed. That very first Assassin's Creed game I saw and tracked for like a year or two. The graphics were on a different level. The combat was something that I'd never seen in a video game before, especially a third-person video game. The parkour elements of that game absolutely blew my mind, and I saved up my money from working at fucking IHOP to go out. And by the way, working at IHOP was dope, dude. I ate strawberry French toast every single shift for like 6 months. It was so good. Anyway, I digress. Moving on from the strawberry French toast, although it was really good. But I saved up my money, bought that system because I wanted to play the first Assassin's Creed game. It was something that I had never seen before in my life in a video game. And I was like, wow, we have entered the future. We really have. We're there. It's a thing. I cannot believe it. I was so freaking excited. And they just dropped the ball. Supposedly there were some good Assassin's Creed games after that. Sadly, I have not played the best of the bunch, which was the Ezio trilogy, because, well, I was poor. Didn't have the money for it. One does not move on from French toast like an ex-girlfriend, LOL. What the fuck? I had a point that I was working to, and that completely derailed it. That it just... Bye, my love. Bye. Yeah. IHOP's blueberry pancakes with bacon. Yes. So in conclusion, I still think it's hilarious that after all these years, they're blaming their customers. They're saying that it's the customer's fault. You want their money. Don't you think it'd be a really good idea to just, like, praise the people whose money you want. Like, hey guys, you're so beautiful and talented, and obviously more talented than our devs. You should we're gonna fire those devs because they just didn't give you what you wanted, and we're so sorry, and they're gonna work to fix that game. You know, every time a dev comes out, or every time a movie studio comes out and they make corrections based off of, dude, Sonic, the first Sonic movie was going to die in a tire fire. They made the corrections because of backlash online, and a lot of people were like, well, I mean, they fixed it, so I have to go see it now. And a lot of people went and saw it. They were like, actually, it was a pretty good movie. And I'm so glad that they fixed the character animations. And now they just did Sonic 3. That movie was dead. People came out, said it doesn't look like Sonic. It's this weird thing that you're doing with the face. What's going on, Maji-chan? And it's hilarious that they are now doing, that they now just did the third one. Because they just listened to the fans. Uh-oh. If you want, I will open the link in a new tab. Oh, God. I've got to pause this real quick. If Saitama became a Z fighter, what did you just share? Oh, God. Okay, we might have to check this out. This might be pretty good. If Saitama became a Z fighter. SLH Animations. All right. So I know very little about One Punch Man. I know some about One Punch Man, but I know very little, but we're going to get into it. Oh, wait. No. Why are you playing? I didn't want you to play. Not yet. We're not there yet. All right, chat. Here we go.
What the?
It looks like our backup has arrived.
Backup? You called Krillin for backup?
What? No, that's not Krillin. His name is Saitama. I fought with him before.
He likes fighting with strong opponents, too. That's why I invited him here.
Bald? And with that outfit? Isn't he that little bald guy I kill on planet Namek?
How come he looked taller than before?
Wait, don't tell me.
He is still growing! Damn, it's so not fair!
Oh, Frieza having a little man complex is great.
Hey, Goku. Is that Pipsqueak the very strong monster you were telling me about?
You little weakling! Get ready for your second death.
So good. Reset mode, stop Windows, God! Oh! He fucking rebooted Frieza. That's so good.
What the f***, Kakarot? Who the hell is this guy?
I've already told you. His name is Saitama. This guy's strength and stamina were already incredible, even without knowing how to control his ki. So, imagine if he could master ki control and were to be trained to become a warrior like us. This is the result of his training. It's a new and improved version of Saitama. I guess we can now call him...
I mean, basically... Super Saitama.
Super Saitama!
That's okay. Okay, I was gonna say, if they don't do Super Saitama. Okay, so this is... What the heck is this? It's funny as... This is great. Maji-chan shared it in the chat down below. From what I know about One Punch Man... because I've never seen I really want to watch the anime. I've heard it's actually coming back, and I've heard it's really good. But, like, Goku and Vegeta don't even stand a chance against that guy. Like, One Punch Man is just ridiculous. He is made to be a parody of all the Shonen Warriors and stuff like that. It's so freaking cool. Or the Shonen main character, Shonen Warriors, yeah. This is so... They did a really good job with this animation. Like, this must have taken them some time. Oh, Black Frieza? Yeah, I'm waiting to see that in the Super Anime. Wow, this is really good. Oh! This is so freaking. These guys did a really good job. I'm gonna have to add the link to this video in the description of the video. Like, this is. Might have some of the AI. I don't care.
What kind of trickery is this?
I mean, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm not too terribly concerned. I mean, if they use some AI to make this, like, this is enjoyable. This is fun. This is the argument that I made like 2 years ago when AI was starting to become a thing, and I was like, hey guys, I get the customers are never gonna care. The only people that are gonna care are like the people who are using AI and the people who aren't using AI. The customer at the for the end product. I said that years ago. Because we can argue whether we think it's ethical or not. Yeah.
His attacks relies mostly on speed and brute strength, so landing critical hits on him is easy. But why?
Why can't I break him?
What the hell? He tanked all of Frieza's attacks like they were nothing!
I know,
You're
right?
really close to Vegeta's voice, and you guys know Vegeta's my boy. Like, you got really, really close.
Thanks to his training using only Kaioken, Saitama's durability is even tougher than ever.
Kaioken? Why would that technique make his body so durable?
After fighting him, I have noticed that Saitama's physique has this unique ability to adapt and evolve to get tougher and stronger when he received the...
Okay, they messed up Goku's voice a little bit, because whenever Goku talks like this and Goku actually gets smart about fighting and he's just not that dumb redneck that he's supposed to be, he gets a lot deeper with his voice, you know, deeper, more intense. This sounds like dumb redneck Goku, not smart fighter Goku. They should have got that voice
damages. And that gave me an idea on how to make him even stronger. By training him with Kaioken, it allowed his body to experience the damages caused by the consequences of using the technique.
This is so good.
His body was forced to adapt and evolve exponentially each time he increased the multiplication. That's why Frieza's attacks did not affect him, even though he hasn't used Kaioken yet. Because during his training, Saitama's durability has been upgraded to withstand the damage caused by Kaioken times several million. And there seems to be no limit to his adaptability.
What? Times several million? But there's no way he could perfectly control so much ki energy.
He doesn't need to perfectly control his ki, because his body can handle the damage that came from failing to control Kaioken.
Dude, who in the chat knows about One Punch Man? Like, I watch a few channels that cover like breakdowns of entire arcs of anime, and Saitama gets so fucking ridiculous in the manga. It's insane. Like, he was made to be a satire of the shonen, of the shonen heroes. It's absolutely insane, dude. I watched the first season. Where is it? Where is it streaming? I want to watch it, but every time I want to watch a show that you guys recommend, it's always on some place that we don't have. And I'm not just going to go, oh, sign up for the free trial. The problem is we've had all of them, so if we do it, they're going to charge us again, and I don't want to forget that we have it. And hey, thanks for joining up, Wrangler. I appreciate it. Have a good night, man. God bless, dude. Thank you for being here. Is it on Roku? Maybe I'll check it out on Roku then. We got Roku's kind of free.
So, instead of controlling the technique, he only needs to focus on initiating the process of multiplication.
So you're saying that he can multiply his power infinitely?
Is it on Crunchyroll again? Because when I looked a while back, it wasn't. Because I looked for it on Crunchyroll a while back and didn't see it. Dude, this is really freaking good. For being YouTube animation, this is dope. This is super fucking good. I'm so glad that Maji-chan shared this. This is great.
At this rate, I might end up exhausting my stamina before I could kill him.
That is a really good Frieza voice. That is really, really good.
Wow. Goku was right. You really are strong despite being so small.
You little weakling. Let's see if you could survive without oxygen, Baldy.
That rotten bastard! He's planning to destroy the Earth again!
$4.99 from the Ultimate Kahuna. I am role-playing as you recently. I've stated in a well-thought-out opinion online, and now everybody's scorching me. All right, I'm interested. What well-thought-out opinion did you share online and everybody's scorching you for it?
I remember this technique.
It's Son Goku's.
Why can't I sense the end of his multiplication? How many times are you gonna multiply your fucking power?
At the moment, times several trillion.
Oh no.
Several trillion.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Ultimate Kuna. I forgot to say thank you. I'm sorry. I'm
Dreaming.
This is such a good fan animation. I love this. This is what I think a lot of people...
He pushed Frieza into space to prevent him from destroying the Earth. But I feel like Frieza's not the one who we should worry about. If Saitama can multiply as many times as he wants, like Kakarot said, with that much power, on a guy
Nobody
who doesn't
roleplays
seem to
with
be
my
good
Wicked
at
Destiny,
holding
okay?
back
You guys
his
can fuck
power.
off.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Wicked Destiny is mine, okay? We have a bond. Oh, dude, I've heard from everybody about the new... You just can't have an opinion about the Superman movie. That's not just you uniquely. That's like, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to have an opinion about that movie, apparently. Kaioken times infinity. Yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. From everything I know about One Punch, he just deleted a universe. Oh my god.
Oh, shit!
Oh no! I destroyed everything!
It was all just a dream?
Oh, it was just a bad dream. I guess I've been reading a lot of Dragon Ball manga lately.
All right. Everybody claps for Maji-chan. That was a great fucking video. That was awesome. I am going to subscribe to that channel on my main YouTube because that was genuinely good. Like I can't believe that. That was actually really, really freaking good. Holy crap. Don't you just hate when you destroy the I know, right? It's just like, you know, when you accidentally punch something so hard that a universe just deletes itself. That was fucking awesome, dude. Like I said, I watch a channel that breaks down entire arcs of like anime and manga. And I've listened to 2 or 3 arcs of One Punch Man at this point. One Punch Man, dude, he fights the god of the universe. The reason he is the way that it is because the god of the universe let him be that way. And he goes and he punches that guy. It's freaking great. All right, we're going to have to subscribe to that. What else do we... Dragon Ball Super Dark Angel. What the hell? Like... Ooh, I'm going to have to watch these. I'm going to have to watch that. That was good. That's that. I love to see that animation is coming back because there for a while, YouTube, after YouTube switched from paying you based off of the amount of clicks that you got to the amount of watch time that you have, animation just took a dive on YouTube. And it's because it takes longer to produce animation and all of that stuff. And it's really cool to see a lot of animation coming back on YouTube because it was really hot there for a long time. And I think it just took a while for these guys to figure out how to make it work in the algorithm. That was a freaking great video. That was a freaking great video. This is a perfect Saitama story. Right, yeah, from what I know, yes, I'm not the most versed in One Punch Man, but yeah, Saitama has no limit. He broke it. Yeah, exactly. The only thing I'm not a fan of the new Superman is they use my least favorite Green Lantern. Wish they had Nathan play Hall like they did in DC Animated Universe. Yeah. Nathan Fillion. Have you guys ever seen the Nathan Fillion Uncharted fan film? Did you guys ever see that? It was so freaking good. Oh, man. Animation overload. What's going on? Like, the Uncharted fan film came out. It was so freaking good. Oh, it's... All right, we're going to do... All right. Oh, strap in. I did not Uncharted... I cannot believe you guys have never seen this. Usually I'm always telling you guys, no, make sure you send me like new stuff because we want to check out new stuff, right? But if you guys haven't seen this, so have you guys ever played the Uncharted video games? 1 through, it doesn't matter. I've played all of them, the 1 through 4, except for that spinoff that they did with the chicks, because I don't play video games with chick main characters. And it would have to be a really, really good video game for chick main characters. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop this link down below, and you guys are going to be able to take this. Okay? Uncharted is effectively the modern-day Indiana Jones, and it's super good. And everybody said that Nathan Fillion was the guy. He needed to play Nathan Drake. Then they did that crap-ass movie with Tom Holland. No, this is the movie that they should have done. I'm telling you. Just watch this and enjoy. This is so good. Okay. The following is intended for entertainment purposes only and is not endorsed by or associated with Sony, Naughty Dog, LLC, or any of their affiliated companies. And yet they still made bank off this, I bet. What's going on, Christopher Moonlight? I've been tracking your progress with what you're doing through Instagram and Facebook. I see you. I see you, Chris Moonlight. I know what you're doing with your movie, and I'm still waiting for it. This is so good. I can't... Even if you aren't a fan of Uncharted, this is such a good adventure movie. This is what they should have done. So good. Is the audio good, guys? Do I need to turn it up or down? Let me know. Because I am doing commentary over the top of stuff, so that way we don't get hit with, like, copyright strikes and things like that. Turn it down just a hair. Okay. All right, we'll go right there. Is that good? What Uncharted is, I'm just... video game franchise series. Super, super good. Very fun. Modern day Indiana Jones. And this was a fan film that was put together by a professional director and Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. This is a fan film production.
Lo agarramos yendo en la frontera.
Did you get it?
No. This is all he had on him.
I'll adjust my mic volume a little bit.
Fellas.
Nathan Drake. In the flesh.
So good.
Legendary treasure hunter.
So good.
Explorer. Historian. Thief.
Whoa, hey. I think you have me confused with somebody else, pal.
Man responsible for finding El Dorado, Corvera, and Shambhala.
Oh, then yes. Okay, then yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Last night, an antiquities collector held a private auction in La Paz. A rare item of great value was stolen. An item my employer rightfully purchased.
Fan made it. Okay.
So imagine my surprise when I find out that Nathan Drake is in town.
Sounds like quite a coincidence.
Oh, Ultimate Kahuna, thank you so much for the $2, dude. Yeah, fan-made Atlantis trailer is insane. All right. He played a thief in Firefly. So hilarious. I've never seen Firefly, but I have heard so many good things about it. The problem is that I know that it's so short. It's like, do I want to invest myself that much? But maybe I should.
Say, tell me, what exactly is this?
That is a compass. Perhaps we can use it to find this fella a haircut that didn't go out in the 90s. Am I right, guys?
It's so good.
You're a funny guy.
Huh?
Oh, where is it?
Look, I don't know what it is you're looking for, but I don't have it.
My employer is not a man you want to cross.
Within the film Serenity. Okay.
You've already made him quite angry.
I'll do it. I'll watch it.
I have that effect on people.
But you guys need to play the Uncharted games.
Let's try this once more, shall we? Before I violently remove something you care deeply about.
I love.
So, does that mean if I care deeply about you, you'll leave?
You're so good.
Okay.
When this came out, God, this was years ago. Play 3. 3 is up there for the top game of the series. Most people think 3 is the best game in the series. Dude, when this came out, like, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, they might actually make a movie. No, they didn't. They made a movie with Tom Holland and they fucked it up.
We'll see how cooperative you are after a little time.
It's so good.
El Tigre.
Story was superb. Yep.
El who?
El who? El Tigre. The tiger. It's so good.
You getting all this?
Oh, yeah. Loud and clear, kid.
Oh yeah, Tom Holland was not. Yeah,
Plans for the house
Tom Holland was completely wrong for
Those guys
Nathan Drake.
busy a little longer.
Easy for you to say. You're not about to get your finger removed from some fella named El Tigre.
I'm not sure that's the body part they're thinking of removing.
Oh, that's El Tigre? Thank God.
This is so funny.
Whew. Seriously, that's you guys. You got me. You got me. I was well presented. I was scared.
Have fun.
It's so funny.
Hey there, little guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to be when you?
I know, right? They absolutely got some major players.
Oh crap.
Jesus! What are they feeding you?
What are they feeding you?
Wait. Wait. I don't want to micromanage this thing, but I think you're supposed to be asking questions in between the punching.
I consider this a privilege, Cabron. I hear there are many men who would pay a great deal to spend some time alone with you.
Awkward.
I fucking love this, dude. This was so good. It's still just as good. This is the movie we deserved. This is the movie that we deserved. Sony fucked it up. I wanted this movie so freaking bad. I wanted this movie so bad.
Second floor, southeast corner.
It's so good.
Tigre, Lucha, algo no está bien.
No, this is not the Green Hornet. This is the Uncharted fan film. That punchline is so good.
Getting out back now.
Easy. Stop it. Stop it.
He's a little more quirky than Nathan Drake is in the games, but it works very well in this live action. I love this, dude. This is one of the it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
Nate, you good?
Oh, yeah. Ever better.
Well, it doesn't look like they're onto you yet, so just get moving.
Oh, man.
They seem pretty pissed about the bracelet.
Yeah, I should have told him you have it. My face wouldn't be as sore. Keeping it nice and warm for me?
Oh, yeah. Nice and toasty.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. They tried to drum up the humor a lot.
What happens if those letters aren't there?
Chloe said the intel is solid. Guy paid top dollar for him.
Yeah, he paid top dollar for security, too.
He pulls it together at the end. You'll see why he's a really good Nathan Drake. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Yes, if it's who you're thinking it is, it probably is.
Sully, you really need to check out this room.
Yeah, maybe on the next door. Hurry up, will you? Those guys gonna be on to you in a minute.
This is...
Oh, here we go. Alfonso Albuquerque's letters.
Yes, they got Stephen Lang.
Ooh. This guy's not messing around.
I need to play.
He's got original copies dating back to the conquest of Mallorca. Here we go. October 1511. That's right before they sailed back to Portugal on the Flor de la Mar.
Which is now sitting at the bottom of the Indian Ocean. I'm telling you, Nate, it's Wild Goose.
Yeah, Wild Goose worth $2 billion. The most valuable lost treasure in human history. Wait a minute. He's got a whole stack of letters from Ferdinand Magellan to Albuquerque. Earliest one is dated just a few weeks after the Flor sank. So Magellan served under Albuquerque during the conquest, but history tells us that's the last they saw of each other. Unless... Holy shit, Sully, do you know what this means?
Kid, whenever you start doing this, nobody knows what you mean.
Yeah, if I remember correctly...
Looks like it's gonna have to wait. They found your friends. Get the hell out of there.
It was his grandkids who were fans of the game and asked him to do this as a fan. I don't even think these guys got paid for this. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe you guys haven't seen this. This came out like 5 or 6 years ago. guys have played the game, watch the aspect ratio change here. There it is.
Just like old times.
Yeah. Yes, it was Stephen Lang. Yes. This is cool. Dude, this is amazing. I wanted this movie so bad.
Hey! Move it!
It's up.
Get in!
Go! 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 Go!
Oh man. What's so sad too is Nathan Fillion's just a little too old now to be doing this, but when they released this, he still could have given us a short series, and Sony didn't go for it.
That's weird. Miss me?
You know, I always find myself amazed that you two are incapable of returning these things the way you found them.
Ah, we got the insurance. You did get the insurance, right?
I thought you did.
Right. As promised?
It's so good.
Right.
So, we're gonna break this open. I feel like we're always breaking things open.
How about I hang on to that?
Hey, did you see this?
Well, I'll be go to hell.
A triangle?
Not just a triangle, it's a trinity. A trinity, oh my God, of course. When the Flor de Lamar sank, it took 400 people down with it, but not Albuquerque. He was rescued by another ship called the Trindade.
Portuguese for Trinity.
Exactly. Now, history is spotty on who captained it, but there was another ship called the Trinidad, a Spanish flagship, famous for having been the first to sail around the world.
Magellan. Holy shit. Magellan captained the rescue ship.
This is exactly like the games, too.
Would you look at that?
Could those be coordinates?
It never made any sense. Why would Albuquerque, considered to be one of the most brilliant military minds
Hollywood
in
and Media
history,
Corp
put his
suck,
treasure on the
yes,
Flor de
absolutely.
Lamar, a ship that had proven itself time and time again to be unseaworthy? What if the reason no one has found the treasure of the Flor de Lamar is because the treasure was never on it?
It was on the Trindade.
Exactly, it never sank. And Magellan and Albuquerque both knew it.
So what's this then?
Our next stop.
Well, I understand the weather in the Philippines is particularly fine this time of year.
Dude, this was a fan project. They made this on like $25,000 or something like that. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it just absolutely insane. Dude, this is really cool. Gotta run later, Chris. Gotta run on email soon. Yes, dude, email me soon. If you're getting close to movie release, we can set up a watch party in the Discord. I've done it once before. It was super fun. We could do a watch party in the Discord if you want. So yeah, that's the Uncharted movie that we should have gotten, and we didn't. I will go back. Like I think I watched that like 10 times in a row when it came out, because although not perfect, the character mannerisms are a little off, and you know, it's not the perfect representation. Stop playing YouTube. That I'm going to like that movie. The problem is The problem is they never made that a movie. They made the Tom Holland Uncharted movie. Dude. Should have made the same action movie after this came out. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. It was so insane. And then like 6 months later, they announced the Uncharted movie from Sony, and it's got Tom Holland. And does everybody remember how that movie played out? Here's a hint. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Nope, don't play. But yeah, Alan Unger, 2018. Holy fuck, it was 7 years ago. Watch fan made trailer of Atlantis trailer. Insane. Might have to do that. Don't remember it because I didn't see it. The great chemistry. Yeah. Dude, this came out in 2018. I remember watching this going, I remember when this came out. 17 million views on YouTube. And like, let's read some of the comments. Let's read some of the comments on that, because you've just watched the trailer for Sony's Uncharted. And where did that get you? Back to me. Nathan Fillion, probably. Stephen Lang in Avatar. I hate Sully. Stephen Lang in Uncharted. I am Sully. Imagine having the perfect Nathan Drake actor and not using him for the Uncharted movie. This is insane how they got all the catchphrases, humor, and they explain stuff exactly like they do in the game. This fan film has more heart, charisma, and views than $1 million Uncharted Hollywood blockbuster. Video game movies being bad? I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked. Yeah, you're right. And it's so sad because you can see it's not hard to do. You stick to the dialogue. Again, Nathan Drake was a little more campy in this, but not much. But come on, tell me you would not have liked to see an entire movie like that. This came out back when we first started A Drink with Crazy. And I was hopeful that we would actually get a good Uncharted movie. And after I saw that trailer, I was like, and we're not doing it. That's not going to happen. So freaking good. So freaking good. Zelda movie is going to be bad too. Just FYI, the screenwriter is the same guy who wrote the Pacific Rim Uprising. I've never seen any of the Pacific Rim movies. But I do know that I've heard not good things about Pacific Rim Uprising. So moving on. Hey guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies. Are there any ladies still here? Maybe not. Nintendo is getting a taste of their own medicine. And this is really, really fun because Nintendo is an evil corporation. Let's get into this one. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. There's the right button. Nintendo is getting a taste of their own medicine with a Switch 2 lawsuit. Nintendo is notorious for suing others, whether it's for individuals hacking their games or going after other developers for copying their games' properties. Now the tables have turned, with Brazil taking legal action over Nintendo's recent announcement it can brick consoles whenever it wants. Brazil is based. That's where we're at. You were here earlier, Mayor of Orc City. Recently, reports started to come to light that discussed Nintendo's ability to restrict Nintendo Switch 2 consoles from accessing all online services if they detect any third-party mods installed on the consoles. While this was already quite shocking to some gamers, it was soon discovered that people buying Switch 2s from the second-hand market were receiving bricked consoles. I said this on a live. I said this in the video. Were you guys there? I said this is exactly what was going to happen. It was going to be purchased on the secondary market, sold, and they were going to brick them. Fuck you, I was right. Not you guys. Chat, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. It's all the haters that are not fine. My daughter is over here wondering why the hell her dad is screaming at a camera. I'm not screaming at the camera. I'm screaming at the chat, little one.
You're screaming at yourself.
No, I'm not. Kids, can you tell my daughter I'm not screaming at myself, please? Guys, chat.
You have been laughing insane, and I
Chat.
told voice that you were insane.
Chat, my daughter is just wondering. Yeah, yours. No, I'm not, Redoubt Productions.
It's one of
Okay. Anyway. All right, recent reports started coming to light that discussed Nintendo's ability. We are figments of your imagination. He's here. No, I'm not. Daddy, no. Stop screaming at yourself. And have a White Claw. No, the last White Claw I had on stream, I almost threw up. Careful, chat. The mayor of Orc City is viral. Don't get sick. Recently, reports start coming to light that discuss Nintendo's ability to restrict Nintendo Switch 2 consoles from accessing all online services if they detect any third-party mods installing the console. They're already right. Oh, wait, I already read all that. All right. Brazil claims Nintendo is abusing the law by breaking the Switch 2. On June 25 in Sao Paulo branch of the Brazil's Consumer Protection and Defense Program, Procon SP, shared a press release requesting Nintendo to change its end-user license agreement. Procon SP initially stated Procon SP notified Nintendo requesting to changes to its clauses considering abusive in contracts signed with Brazilian consumers. The main complaint involves the unilateral and unjustified cancellation of subscriptions to the company's services. Essentially, Procon SP believes that Nintendo is violating consumer protection rules by canceling subscriptions and denying access to online services, including the eShop. While Nintendo has stated the breaking of consoles is only done if someone uses pirated software, the ability to do this to customers who already paid for the Nintendo Switch 2 and its services is not sitting right with representatives in Brazil. God bless Brazil and their representatives. I wish we could have representatives that good in the United States. It would be makes it a brick or unusable. Yes, suck my eggplant, Nintendo. Yeah, sir, good sir. There's a child present. Bricked means that they can actually remotely turn off all of the services and all of the software in the console, and now it just doesn't work. So now you just have a brick that looks remarkably like a Nintendo Switch. Bricking something means to remove its usability, so it's just as valuable and effective as a brick. But yeah, Nintendo has no legal presence in Brazil, so Procon SP had to contact the company's U.S. headquarters to discuss the matter. In response, Nintendo has appointed a law firm to deal with this case, which includes a change in Nintendo's bricking policies and even appointing a representative in Brazil. Nintendo now has 20 days to respond. This makes me happy. This makes me happy, ladies and gentlemen. I've made many bricks, some even out of clay, right? One would say most bricks are made out of clay. This is interesting. I was talking with my buddy about this today and how Nintendo, with this bricking policy that they have, you buy the Nintendo. Your understanding about buying the Switch 2 is that I'm going to buy it, I'm going to be able to play it. The idea is I'm going to buy this piece of hardware, and intrinsic to the piece of hardware actually functioning, you get the software with it, right? Because why would you buy a console that has no software, that has no operating system? You wouldn't. The idea that you are purchasing the Nintendo Switch for the package deal of the hardware and the simultaneous software, and Nintendo can just turn off the software, is a violation of consumer rights. You should not, under any circumstances, be able to take a product that people are buying and remove its functionality under any circumstances. It's actually why the Stop Killing Games initiative absolutely crushed it and needs to continue crushing it and get more people signed up. From Mario Trujillo, who's been a member for 19 months, F Nintendo. All they had to do was not be a-holes. You're 100% right. But you can play Mario on your brick. I can't either, but I just wanted to know. No. They removed us. Like, I think they tried to say that they were going to just remove the online services. Trick is I think they're also making those online services intrinsic to the games that they're selling. More streams in the future? Yes, more streams in the future. Assuming that I can keep going with it. My voice is absolutely totaled right now. I was gonna try to go for 2 hours tonight, maybe play some Mecha Break, which, by the way, Mecha Break, free to play, super expensive microtransactions, don't really care, really fun game. You should go check it out if I don't play it. I was gonna play it. My voice is not holding up. May or may not have overdone it over the last week with friends and fam, or with friends over for a barbecue and a long week of drinking. I basically drank from Tuesday to Saturday. It was a lot. It was a lot. I also smoked a lot of cigarettes too. You shouldn't do that. That's not good. We don't promote that here on A Drink with Crazy. But I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, I'm not 18 anymore. Although I didn't overdo it like I did last time. No, it's really funny. The way that Nintendo thought that they could just remove the functionality of a product that you purchase simply because they could is absolutely insane. It's something that I hope that more countries start suing over, because for some reason, things that we know to be true, that have been true for the last, I don't know, several thousand years when it comes to buying and purchasing of goods, everybody goes, well, we just don't know how to handle that digitally. What the fuck do you mean? I bought the movie digitally. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I bought the movie digitally. I gave you money for the movie. And like, yeah. Okay. And then you took it away from me. Well, but that's just digital. We just don't know how to not take your shit away from you. It's like, well, okay, hold on. So what if I buy the movie physically? You're like, okay, yeah. I'm like, you can't take that away from me. Well, that was just a thing in the past. It's learning. It's digital. Like, we can't just not take something from you when we stop supporting it. It's like, okay. So are you going to give me my money back when you take that thing away from me that I paid for? Well, this has never been settled in courts. The digital world is just so different, guys. We just don't, these fucking asshat motherfuckers, dude. They're so twisted in the head that they are using the non-precedent of digital ownership, which should be just the same as physical ownership. I give you money for a thing, I get a local download, you don't take that money from me. You know, for a long time, I said, guys, pirating, don't do the pirating. Don't do it. And the reason we don't do it is because we're better, right? Theft is never good. Theft is still a sin. If we believe in God, we believe in all that, we live our lives to the best of our ability. But when I saw the meme pop up, if buying isn't ownership, then piracy isn't stealing. And they were fucking right. If you don't want to transfer something to my ownership, then ownership doesn't mean anything. If you're telling me I give you money and I still don't own the thing that I bought, then piracy, I guess, isn't stealing. Piracy is not morally correct, actually. You know what is morally correct is just not buying or playing the fucking game or movie. What you're giving into there is gluttony. And that is morally incorrect. YouTube kicked you out of the chat. I don't even have ads turned on right now. I checked that before the stream. What? Ads automator off. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, that's fucking awesome, YouTube. I give you money, you give me broken summons. Sounds like an earlier family. Oh, God. Nah, I'm subverting a scam. My conscience is clear. That's super awesome, dude. Explain it to God when you meet him at the pearly gates. That's where I'm at. I'm guilty of it too, dude. I used to be on LimeWire a lot when I was a kid. My kids actually found all my LimeWire CDs that I burned. And apparently they loved my music taste that I had when I was 13 and 14, which, actually, I'm going to be really honest, I still love that music today, so. What about games and consoles that are no longer commercially available? You still don't have the right to pirate it. Right? If you can track down a used copy. Now, here's the thing. If you can track down a used copy and somehow transfer that like from that used copy to a hard drive, so you're just storing it, that's different. That's like buying a book in a bookstore and then you just put it on a bookshelf. You're just transferring where that medium is held. But going and not paying for the product, that's a different story. Music taste is still Nickelback. Yes, my music taste is still Nickelback. Although, my daughter put on one of the Nickelback CDs the other day, and I was like, oh, this is a really good song. And then I realized what song it was, and I was like, nope, my 11-year-old can't listen to this one. And I had to turn it off. I had to turn Nickelback is breaking switches for buying used secondhand game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they will break the switch if you buy from the secondary market. It's in their EULA. If you buy from the secondary market, they will brick the system. Because remember how I used to go buy a game back in the day, like this game here, like, you know, one of my favorites, Fable: The Lost Chapters. And then you would, maybe I don't want this game anymore. And you would sell it to somebody else to get money so you could go buy a new game. They will brick your system for doing that under the new Nintendo terms of service. If it's available physically, then I'll get it that way. If it's not, then I don't own it anyway when I pay. I hate that they're going to make all this shit go to the courts to get it figured out because it's such a simple solution. And these companies are so fucking greedy, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. I think realistically, this is like we are as customers entering a time and place in the market where we are going to have to fight tooth and nail just to say that we actually own anything anymore. It's so funny that years ago I was called a conspiracy theorist because I kept saying, hey, you know these WEF guys who said that you will own nothing and you will be happy? And they laughed guys like me off as a conspiracy theorist. And now I have the most milquetoast type of content creators online with Ubisoft and Nintendo and all these other guys talking about how you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. It's almost like the guys like me who were paying attention to this crap were like, this is really bad. Maybe we should fight for our ownership. And they're, shoo, you little conspiracy theorist. Go. How dare you? You're just an extremist to society. Go fuck yourself. I was right. I was right. And guys like me were right. And it pisses me off that the ball has gone so, because we could have cut it off at the head. We could have cut it off years ago. My camera's always out of focus. It updated. Why is my camera out of focus? That's weird. When the wrong thinking leads to the right conclusion. I wasn't even wrong thinking. We were right. These people's high five, chat, high five. Do it. Do it. Child. The child is doing it. Follow the child's lead. High five, chat. Okay. Anyway.
Also, Dad.
We were right. And it's so funny to see everybody quote the meme, "You will own nothing and you will be happy." I was saying that years ago on YouTube, and you could have gotten banned for that because that was harmful speech. On Twitter, you absolutely would have gotten banned for that. It's out of focus because you're yelling at a camera. Then maybe I need to get less of a bitch of a camera. I don't know. But it bothers me so much that we're at a spot in gaming and just media in general where we're going to have to fight tooth and nail just to keep the things that we spend our hard-earned money on. Because don't think for a second that if any of this stuff slides digitally, they won't try to say, well, but we do it digitally. We should just be able to go take their crap back if we don't want to support it anymore. Yeah. I would also find it hard to focus if a crazy guy was yelling at me constantly. I'm just saying, my camera's a little bitch. It's what it is. That being said, I have one more story. One more thing that this is actually somewhat terrifying. Ubisoft already tells you to destroy your copies. Ubisoft. Oh, I can't say bad things right now. My daughter is sitting in front of me. I actually have to be good.
I tried telling you to watch your mouth.
No, child. Stop it.
Watch your mouth, though.
I have been watching my mouth. Trust me.
You literally said the F word. I heard you say it.
The F word isn't the worst thing that I could say, not even by...
And you flipped your middle finger.
Yes! I'll cuss for you, Royce. Chat's got my back.
Don't do that!
All right, guys. I don't know if you know this, but Valve is actually in quite a bit of a predicament right now because turns out the Karens found out a way to actually go after what they considered adult-rated content or more mature games, and it was by going after the payment processors. Similar to what they did years ago when they were canceling a lot of those people on the right by going after their banks and stuff like that and shutting off, and banks were now refusing service to people who were more of the right-wing, like political commentary people. Well, they're doing it to Valve now. It's interesting how, again, back then when we say you really shouldn't do this, and now all of a sudden everybody's favorite gaming platform to go play on, even though they've actually destroyed physical media more than anybody else, is under fire. Valve confirms pressure from banks and card companies is to blame for the storefront axing adult Steam games. Loss of payment methods would prevent customers from being able to purchase other titles. This is over on Games Radar and by Anna Koselk. Don't know how to say that name. Get a better last name. Following reports that adult-only games were being targeted by Valve due to issues with payment processors, the company behind Steam has issued a statement on the matter. Okay, now here's where I'm at when it comes to some of these adult-only games. I'm not particularly a fan of them. Don't really think that they should be necessarily made or marketed out there. However, the slipper... I'm not going to say the N-word. I will also not say the N-word. However... the slippery slope is a thing here, and this is what worries me. Just a couple of days ago, it was reported that Steam is cracking down on games that violate the rules and standards of payment processors. We're talking MasterCard, Visa, PayPal, people like that. Valve has expanded on the situation in a new press release to multiple sources, including Gaming on Linux and Rock Paper Shotgun. We were recently notified that certain games on Steam may violate the rules and standards set forth by our payment processors and their related card networks and banks, it writes. As a result, we are retiring those games from being sold on the Steam store because loss of payment methods would prevent customers from being able to purchase other titles and game content on Steam, explains Valve. We are directly notifying developers of these games and issuing app credits should they have another game they'd like to distribute on Steam in the future. Many games have already been affected by the pressure from the payment processors. So some Karens got together, went and said, we don't like these games. And instead of going to Steam and saying anything to Steam, because Steam has traditionally told these people to go F themselves, they went to the payment processors and said, and I was actually watching videos about this earlier today, that these games were in fact illegal and showed illegal explicit content. Even though a lot of the games that were taken down, I won't say all, I haven't checked the list myself, but from what I am to understand from channels that I kind of trust, they were games that were perfectly legal. Yes, they were risque. Yes, they were adult. Yes, they were definitely something not for kids, but they were removed from the Steam store based off of a false accusation from claims made from some unholy, uncunted Karens. And honestly, oh, that's definitely going to get this demonetized. Shouldn't have said that word. Honestly, this is what I'm afraid of. Okay. Judging by the information available on SteamDB, over 100 games have been marked as retired from Valve's storefront in just 2 days, many of which are titles with adult-only content. Some were taken down from the platform literally minutes ago. 2, so it's evident the situation is ongoing. The removal of the release that violate bank standards is a process rather than a one-off move. Unsurprisingly, PC gamers aren't sure how to feel about it all. You should feel like these banks are stealing your fucking property from you. This is yet one more way they are going to attack your ownership. Since when does a bank get to tell you how to spend your money? Think about it. Why does the bank have power over your spending habits? None of this makes sense. A recent Reddit thread on the matter proves as much, with many expressing confusion. One admits, I don't even understand what issues payment processors have with P games. I won't be saying the word. I have a child in the room. Others point out that many of the retired games thus far featured controversial S themes and terms like not saying that. As of now, though, there's no telling how many developers will be affected by the Steam removals. Actually, I will say this. That one word here is actually illegal in multiple states. So that right there, based under state law, could actually be an illegal game. Okay. As of now, though, there's no telling how many developers will be affected by the Steam removals. But if the last couple of days are anything to go by, it'll probably be a lot. Imagine these Karens winning this and then trying to go after something, say, like Grand Theft Auto 6. The Karens versus Rockstar. Yet again, because they've been doing it since Grand Theft Auto 1 and now finally Grand Theft Auto 6. I told the so-called PC Master Race for going full hog on Steam way back in 2010. They said I was overreacting, said we could always fall back on console. Well, I've been proven right, MFers. Yeah, you have. The only way to actually do it correctly is what GOG is doing. Good Games, GOG, local download without DRM. When you download the day one patch of the game, it's on your hard drive. As long as you store that on that hard drive, you own that piece of software until the hard drive degrades. Again, this is yet another attack on our ownership. And I don't even, I'm kind of glad, yeah, maybe we should get games like that taken down. As a society, maybe we should put less stuff like that out in the world. But what concerns me is that you just steal from people who purchased it. This is not good. Theft is not good. Pretty sure payment processors face liability if they use to purchase illegal things. If the games have actual illegal content, then they shouldn't face liability. Then we have a backwards ass society. All their contract is I hold your money. And when you swipe the card and say, you're going to send it there, you're the decision maker. All I do is hold your money. Maybe we should stop going towards a digital cashless society and just solve all these problems by going back to being a cash society. How about that? My extremist is showing tonight, guys. I'm sorry. It's possible. It's not an excuse, but it's a possible explanation. I get that it's a possible explanation because everybody is worried about getting sued, and honestly, frivolous lawsuits are radically destroying the freedom to just live your fucking life. Online Karens, cancellation attempts, firing you because you don't have the right opinion, ostracizing you from groups and communities because, well, you're just not the right type of nerd. You said fucking. It's funny. This is something that we really, really, really need to fight against. And this is one thing that I think is so incredibly important and so terrifying for where it could head. And we really, really need to try to avoid stuff like this. It should be our job to protect our rights because the government's not going to do it. And I'm going to be honest, getting the government involved in our rights more and more every single day because of how much people are taking advantage of us. It's terrifying, but we have to do it. It was brought up earlier, the Stop Killing Games initiative. I think that that's an absolutely incredible initiative. I don't like the fact that government's going to have to get involved more, especially the European Union. But God bless it, maybe we actually have ownership over the things that we purchase. Turn your money off because they decide they don't like you. It's prophesied in Revelation. Oh, I know it is. I'm well aware. I know where all that's going. Imagine super chat with cash by mail or hand delivery. That would be hilarious. That would be so funny. It's like people I'm sending you a super chat. You'll get it. No, that would be the new super chat though, is you would just send cash money to somebody's P.O. box. Theft would be crazy though, but yeah. Right to freedom from brainwashing, pretty much. It's absolutely insane. I would send you so many pigeons. Super chat pigeons. Oh, man. It's absolutely insane, guys. I am actually going to cut this live stream early because my voice is going out. It is deteriorating so damn fast. I did not realize I was going to be this much of a baby back bitch tonight. But that being said, I do appreciate all of you guys being here tonight. We're going to start doing this more. Maybe I'll supercut these and put these clips out on YouTube. Be like all the bigger guys. Atlantis. Damn it, I forgot Atlantis. Next time, Ultimate Kahuna. Next time. Remind me. My voice is going out. I can't anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sunday coffee? Maybe Sunday coffee. I don't know yet. It depends on how Sunday goes. So, God bless everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, my voice is totaled and it physically hurts right now. Look at how the No Agenda podcast by Underground Destinations. I've never even heard of that. Bring back Sunday coffee. God bless, guys. See ya. Shut up, Ultimate Kahuna. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm gonna keep it up, Mayor of Bork City. I might let YouTube know that you're doing an evasion tactic. I'll be like, hey, I think this guy's somebody you should look at, YouTube. Don't tempt me. Redneck Wednesday? I have no idea. We will see. We got to get back into the swing of things, guys. Got to get back into the swing of things. Organize the hatred. I don't want to organize hatred. I want to organize community. There's a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning into A Drink with Crazy. And as always, until next time, cheers, everybody.